Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is
War
happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, wins against the move done. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome back to OCE season number 5, and we're here for tier number 1, and we're here for round number 8 for the Canadian Grand Prix. It is the final sprint race of the weekend, as tier 4, tier 3, tier 2 are already done, and now the final race of the weekend. We're here for tier number 1. And I am looking forward to see how tonight goes. So before we move on to anything, so we'll do the admin work as per. So we've got Musical Rocket 73 on debut here tonight. So looking forward to seeing how he goes. Bit of an unknown quantity. So we might have to see how he goes. And also we got Meningo. Oh my god, it's the BRL takeover. We got Meningo racing here tonight. Oh yes, he is reserving in the Mercedes, and oh my days. It's gonna be interesting to see how this young man will go against the minds of OCE. We've got Spliff, who's now full-time in the Haas team. So GG's to Spliff. And looking forward to see how it goes. He did pretty well last week. Got his first points. So now this is a different kettle of fish. Roshan, no I don't. Just me tonight. Vitaly Captain Cannon. Oh dear. Oh dear. So we'll watch the end of Smith's first time run. He'll be the first one to set a lap, obviously. Oh, he's gone for a spin. Oh dear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a look at the championship standings while we wait. And as you can see, Jared leads over Ryan, which is 19 points. Valet's in P3, Rolex P4, and Checo in P5. We've got Burke P6, Noodles, Left for Dead, Mickey, Winner, and Chris. As we have a look all the way down, so we show off everybody. So there it is. And now the constructors, well, Williams looking almighty this season. Ferrari P2, Aston P3, Red Bull P4, Alpha P5, Mercedes P6, Alpha Tauri P7, Alpine P8, Haas P9, and McLaren on a lonely 3 points. 3 points for the McLaren team. And unfortunately, Hello There is not in here tonight. Oh dear. Oh dear. So we'll have a look at Bio. Sets the first lap time with a 1:11.108. Probably not it's not a bad banker, but we're expecting maybe some 9s, maybe some 8s in here this evening. Pro, how we doing? Welcome to Tier 1. Mininko has invalidated Valet out there. He needs to start getting some wins on the board, and tonight, what better way to do it? 34 points up for grabs. 8 points for the sprint race, 26 for the main race. And, well, there we go. Valet into the 109s already. 109.975. Not too shabby-do. And now Musical Rocket. Going to complete his first lap time. There's an Alpine going very, very slow. He might need to pick up the pace, and he is. Nicely done. Noodles goes up into P2 with a 10.6. Musical Rocket, his first time lap. It's going to be P4, 24.106. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Chris starting his first time run. Burke is now about to start his. Toto as well, who's invalidated. So he must have got a this and next lap. Jared goes to the top with a 109.916. Jared looking very, very good here tonight, as I think that was Burke that spun. Yes, it was. Sergio, 11.5. He done a this and next lap. Pinju's off into the gravel trap. Acrylics coming towards the start finishing line. P6 a 14.90 must have made a mistake somewhere. Chris, what can this young man do in the Red Bull? The man with the most teammates this season other than Relics. And Chris has invalidated what would have been a 10.6. Is J-Rad, who's now full-time in the Alpine, by the way. P4, a 10.621. Literally nothing separating him and Noodles. As Burke is about to finish his time. Spliff is out there. Where's Ryan? There is Ryan. A 41.751 middle sector. Ryan will get a lovely slipstream from the AlphaTauri. As the AlphaTauri pulls off, which is acrylic, so GG's to him. Pro, I'm fantastic. How are you, my G? Oh, Ryan's invalidated at the final corner, and that's probably where a lot of people are going to get their penalties happen. It would have been P2 anyway for Ryan. What about Spliff in the Haas? He showed some great pace last week at Britain in his first race. Qualified P2, got like P4 in the end. But Spliff, his first time run, it's going to be a 10.7 P5. Not a bad banker. He goes actually purple in the final sector. As Burke now about to finish off his timed run nicely through the Wall of Champions chicane. And it's a 10.8, or it's actually a 1:10.008 P3. And that is very, very close. I'm okay, Roshan. I'm okay. Millsy goes P6 with a 10.651. And look, it is very, very close here already in this first part of qualifying. Where is Ryan? There he is. He might be coming in, actually. No, he's going off for another lap. Let's see if he did a this and next lap. No, he didn't. So he's off on his next run. 20.04 C-Line. Kahoot. What is the Ferrari driver team principal going to happen? 20.3. So C-Line's actually quicker than Kahoot. Excuse me. As Toto's starting his lap time, but we're on board with C-Line. What about Kahoot? Middle sector. 43.3. That is not great. Toto's gone for a spin. That is 42.6, and C-Line must have made a mistake. Yeah, C-Line just let the Alpine of Noodles through, which is strange. One to watch, you would think, as Pinju goes off track. Toto at the start, finish off his lap. Minko is invalidated again. yes, Roshan Seedline is full time, and Jared's just gone even quicker, a 109.857. So he just extended that gap out. And Valet's up in the first sector, but what about in the middle sector? He's up in the middle sector. He found some more time. It's all going to come down to this World Champion chicane, where a lot of drivers have got their lap times deleted. So the Aston Martin of Valet, who needs to score pretty much maximum points here tonight to get back into this championship. Valet going across the line. It's a 9.665. That is a good start, if I've ever seen one. And Seedline's actually up into P7. A 10.681. That ain't too shabby do. And Toto's invalidated again. Same with Pinju. What about Chris? Where's Showtime? There he is. Where's Minko? There he is. Showtime across the line. It's not a good chicane, but more importantly, no invalidation. Coming across the line. P9, a 111.0. Actually, Minko goes up into P9, but he was P9, but Chris goes up into P7. Minko, 10.8. And now we're just waiting on one more driver to set a lap time. Where is Ryan? He's off to start his lap. It is short quali. We don't do full quali anymore because it's completely useless. Let's have a look at Toto. Actually, no, let's have a look at Warden. No, Warden has invalidated. Now, can Toto improve his lap time with just over 5 minutes remaining in this quali session? It's a good chicane. Here comes Toto. P10, a 10.728. What about Ryan? The man in P2 who's chasing Jared. 19 points is the gap between Ryan and Jared, and Ryan goes up into P2 with a 9.781. Not too shabby do for Ryan. So we're just waiting on Warden and Pinju to set proper lap times. And Jared is actually out there and he's invalidated. So let's just have a look at the gaps to leader. So Burke is just 3.5 tenths behind Valet, but can Burke find those 3.5 tenths? Well, he's 2.39 up, so that's a very, very good start for Master Berserk in the Alfa Romeo. Let's have a look. Middle sector. Oh, well, here we go. Burke is absolutely flying here. It's all going to come down to the chicane. He might just get a little bit of a slipstream down the straight here from that Alpine. Oh, not a great exit. Oh... Yep, he lost all that time in the chicane. It's a 9.704. 9.704. That probably would have been provisional P1 with under 3 minutes remaining. Thank you, Pro Boy. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Mercedes 12th and 16th. Hutto will be absolutely not happy about that. And Bayer is actually up in the first sector. Hey Boat, how we doing? How we doing, Bayer? Let's have a look at his middle sector. I think that's probably a Burke with no fuel. And Bayer is still just up. It's not going to be good enough for P1 unless he can find so much more time in the chicane. Bayer needs a good position here. Needs a good grid slot. And now Bayer coming across the line. P5 a 10-4. 9-6. And Hutto will be absolutely ecstatic with that. The Musical Rocket just trying to get out of the way as Burke has retired in the pits. He's done. And now Checo, Warden, Sergio, whatever you want to call him. About to finish his lap. He's down in 19th. That's not where Warden would want to be. Everybody's starting their final laps now. Sergio coming across the line. No invalidation. The run to line. P5. P5. Now this is it. This is going to be it. Where is Ryan? There he is. Oh, that's not a great start. What is Acrylics doing? I don't know about that, Chief. So, with yellow flags all but done, there it is. Valet's done. Valet is done. Jared is up. This Kahoot is retired. Jared, can he get P1? No. It is P4 for Jared 99, the championship leader. Toto is actually up at the P5. What a lap. What a lap. Where is Minko? There he is. Can he move up? He gains some more time. But he must have invalidated. He did invalidate. Smith has invalidated. Where's Acrylics? There he is. Where is Pinju? There he is. Where is C-Line? C-Line's done. Spliff is done. Ryan is on pole position. There it is. It's a 9.607. Ryan on P1. Can anyone break that? Where is Pinju? He's done. Spliff is done. And C-Line is done. So that is it. Ryan gets pole position for the Canadian sprint race. Valet up at the P2. Burke P3, Jared P4, and Toto P5. So both Alfa Romeos in the top 5. I think for probably like the first time this season in qualifying. Kahoot down all the way in 17th. Man, the downfall of one Kahoot. Oh my days. Pinju in 18th and Musical Rocket 19th, but I wouldn't be too disheartened by that if I was Musical Rocket. Canada Turn 1 going to be absolute carnage, so. So there it is, Ryan on pole position. And that is very, very close for the top 3. Under a 10th. Get this screenshots just in case if there's a lobby restart. And Mystical Rocket does get Drunk Driver Award here tonight, but it's 1.7 from Ryan to Rocket. Not too shabby do. It is close up and down the grid. And Minko on debut, the Canadian man who's down in 15th. The home favourite, or the hometown hero I should say, not the home favourite. Down in 15th. But, as I said, it is a sprint race, so points will be awarded for 1 to 8. So, if you finish first, you get 8 points. Second, 7. Third, 6. And down to 8th, which is 1 point. So, there it is. So, get your clouds out, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very cloudy. Maybe some weather. Maybe it'll just stay cloudy for the entirety of this race. Do not tell me the weather, chat. Just do not tell me the weather, please. Yes, Skipper. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciate you. Both Alphas in the top 5, which is very, very exciting for the Alfa Romeo team principal. Not too shabby do. Weather looking like weather. Yep. 100%. So we've got 12 laps of the sprint race. And then we have 35 laps. So 47 racing laps here tonight. Looking forward to seeing how this sprint race will go. Shape up the race order. So you would think it's all mediums, yet all mediums for everybody. No one risking the softs. Gotta cook pizza. Oh, the potato. So chat, let's get you involved. Who is going to win this sprint race? Who's the one to look out for here? Yeah, 9607. Top 3 all under a 10th. So Ryan, Valet, and Burke. Gap between Ryan and Mystical Rocket is 1.7. So it's very, very close up and down the field. Especially in the mid-pack. Roshan says Valet gonna win. Well, he's P2. He's on the front row. But he does have a Master Berserk and a Jared behind him. So Jared, the championship leader, in P4. Ryan would want to gain as many points as he can on Jared in this sprint race. Same with Valet. Valet needs to score the maximum points to get back into this championship. There's like no two ways about it. And here we go. Here we go. Ryan pointing to the left-hand screen, trying to cover off Valet as quickly as possible. And here we go. And it's lights out, and away we go. Showtime and Kahoot do have drivers, and Valet gets up the line very, very well. Oh, Ryan. Oh, Jared's been spun! Jared has been spun! And Burke's up in the P2! What a start from the Alfa Romeo. Sergio's up in the P4. What a start from the Williams! Chris is up in the P9. Jared and Noodles 7th and 8th. Bio is P6. No, P7 as Noodles. Gonna go down the inside and he gets the move done. Sea Lion's up in the P10. Jared is down in 19th already. And Pinju does get Kahoot up in the 15th. Musical Rocket 14th. Mininko 13th. Millsy does get Sea Lion, but Millsy goes off deep. He goes very, very deep. And Smith gets up there. He gets up there as now Valet has got a 1.2 second gap over Master Berserk already in the first 2 sectors. Sergio up into P4, Toto P5 stays in P5. And now Sea Lion looking for a potential move on to Chris. Oh, excuse me, as Musical Rocket is... No, it was Kahoot. Kahoot is in the pit lane. He will be getting rid of his drive-through. So there's... We've seen across the weekend there has been safety cars in the sprint race. So that's not a bad tactic from Kahoot. Showtime stays out. He stays out. As Jared does get acrylics. For 16th, Jared needs to find a way to get back up into that top 8. As Noodles is now a second behind Toto. Sergio's now a second. Oh! Sergio's made. Oh, there goes Noodles! Noodles is around! Noodles is around. He must have just hit the curb. Or was there some contact with maybe a bio? I'm not sure. We just saw the up-in spin. And now Chris has one singular point for Red Bull up in the P8. He's chasing down Jared like a lion hunting a gazelle. As Ryan sets the fastest lap of the race so far. DRS is now enabled and Toto's a second behind Sergio, but Bio's 2.1 behind Toto. So Toto looking very, very comfortable for P5 at this point in time. And now we're watching this battle from Bio all the way down to Pit. This involves Pinju as well. Do not count out Jared just yet, but with DRS enabled, you might have to start using that battery a lot. Musical holds on. Musical Rocket holds on. And now Acrylics is looking for the move. No, he's not. And Jared is now within DRS. So this fight has 10 cars from Bio to Jared, all in DRS form. This is not going to be good news for Jared, and someone is around. It's Musical Rocket. Musical Rocket is around. Showtime has got rid of his drive-through, so that is a lucky break. So no. Ah! Bio's around. Bio is around. I'm not sure what happened there, but it didn't look good as Millsy does get a 3-second time penalty. So Jared up into 13th. Acrylics does get by Bio with hot tires. And now J-Rad is 3.1 behind Toto. And Jared up into P12. But he will be a net P11 if the race would end, because Millsy does have a 3-second, but Jared is absolutely fuming. He is on a charge here. He, just anything in the top 8, he'll get point. Holds on, Minko up in the P10. Could he get himself a championship point here? Sea Lion up into P8. He has that 1 point as well. Oh, someone's around there. It was Musical Rocket. Musical Rocket had a moment. And this is smart from Toto. Just use Sergio's bit of DRS and pull away from J-Ride and the rest of that pack. That is a massive train. It's Jared up into P11. Gets the move done. And now the fight we all want to see. Jared versus Mininko. And Jared. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Oh my god. Chris, you absolute madman. Oh my word. And Sea Lion's been spun around. Same with Jared. Oh, dear. But Chris, you absolute maniac. Going 3 wide. Oh, my days. And now Sea Lion's got a time penalty. Oh, no. That is not what Aston Martin need. Positional gain. So, it's Smith and Meninko up 6 spots. Chris up 5. Sergio's up 4. Pinju and Acrylic's up 2. Valet Burke up 1 each. Biggest loser is J-Rad down 9. Bio 6. And Jared's actually up into P8. He's got a point next to his name. But he's down 4 positions. Down 4 positions. But this battle is... Oh! Jared nearly hits the wall. And actually, Swift did get Chris. So I wonder if Chris might let Jared go through. Maybe. Noodles does get Millsy. Let's have a look at Jared. No, he backs out of it. He backs out of it. Probably going to wait for the long straight. But this is not count out Meninko here just yet as Ryan gets Burke. 4P2. Now I wonder if Burke might just let Ryan chase after Valet, and Jared does get Chris even before the break-in zone, and Millsy, oh, Millsy gets another time penalty. That would have been absolute... Oh, Millsy's been spun! Millsy spun around, and that's probably some car damage. And now Jared trying to catch up to Spliff. Toto might have to start thinking, throwing some cars... Some more cars behind him and between him and Jared, because I'm pretty sure Jared might get split pretty soon. So Valet using up all of his ERS. Goat gets a 3-second time lead down in 17th. We're going to have 5 laps to go. Still a possibility of a safety car. But really, no one is out yet. Chris is outside DRS. That is not good news. As Burke gets Ryan. Oh dear. Oh, Ryan's had the PC issue again. And Toto has got Sergio. Oh no, Ryan. Hopefully Ryan can get back in. That is such hard luck. And Smith is hitting the back of Jared. And now Meninko has 1 point next to his name. But Sergio does have a penalty. He does have a penalty. So at this point in time, Valet will gain 5 points on Jared in the championship. He's winning, so it's virtually all he can do, as Millsy having not a good race here tonight. Now the gap's 2 seconds between Valet and Master Berserk. Could be huge here tonight as Bio and Acrylics swapping positions, but Bio does have that penalty as Sea Lion looking for the move on Acrylics. Millsy gets a 5-second penalty. That's probably a retirement. Yep, there it is. There it is. So he'll have to stay in the lobby. Because, as I said, it is a sprint race. Oh, Toto's now got a 3-second time penalty. That is not good news because Jared is absolutely on a tear here. Well, he might get back up into his race position and someone is around. Oh, it's Noodles. Noodles is around again. Can that not being Noodles' friend here tonight? As we're on lap 10 of top 3 laps to go. So if there was a late safety car, a lot of these drivers with penalties will be not too happy. Now let's just have a look at the penalties. So there it is. Does Pinju just get Noodles? Noodles into the pit. That's probably another retirement. And now Chris still on the hunt for that 1 point. Any points gained here tonight in this sprint race will give everybody, or the top 8, at least some sort of confidence heading into the feature race. And now 2 laps to go. No safety car can come out. And this is just fantastic. This is just fantastic action. Seeing the billboards. So if Valor were to get a penalty, he still will finish first because the gap is 3.2. What is Chris? Can Chris get 1 point for Red Bull, or will he take it away from Mercedes? Oh, Sea Line's having another nightmare. It's not good, not good, not good. It's Bio. Bio is around. And Sergio does get Toto again. That is for net position too. So Jared will probably finish ahead of both of them. But who will finish 5th and 6th? It looks like it might be Sergio and Toto in that order. Unless Warden were to have an absolute shocking final lap. Chris is putting all sorts of pressure on Minko. Minko doing very, very well. And now Chris... Well, Chris just has to... He doesn't have to worry about behind now. 9 seconds is the gap between Chris and then... Oh, Chris, no! Oh, no, Chris! Well, there is Minko will get 1 point in his debut race. Here tonight. Or has Minko run out of fuel? Oh, Minko is in all sorts of trouble with the fuel. But Valet is going to win the sprint race. Berg will get P2. Ryan will get P3. Jared will get back up into P4. What a recovery drive. Sergio P6, P5, Toto P6. He nearly got Sergio in the end there. Smooth will get P7. Minko P8. And 1 championship point for Mercedes. Chris P9. Sea Lion P10. Jared P11. Acrylics P12. Pinja P30. Kahoot P14. Bio 15th. Musical Rocket will get 16th. Not a bad debut. Gained a couple of positions. Noodles 17th with the fastest lap. And Showtime will finish in 18th with Millsy, the lone DNF. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Better get these for the sprint race results. So not too bad. I believe it was Mink, maybe Swift might have got driver today there for the sprint. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the sprint done. Alpha gains 10 points in the sprint, while Mercedes only gained 1 for the overall. So 9 points gained by Alpha, so looking very, very good so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very, very short ad break.
If you want to look at this beautiful, sexy, and handsome as this man right here is trying to become a back-to-back overall winner, go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Check out our store. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can get this.
I've been hit.
Well, that's in Rapid Storm. Anyway, here's the YouTube channel as well. Check out our races. Check it all out. The best, the good, and absolutely everything. And don't forget our Twitch channel as well. It is an absolutely gorgeous Twitch channel. Follow, subscribe, and give us the love. And our partners, of course, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.
And welcome to the grid, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully having a fantastic Sunday wherever you may be in the world. I'm still waiting on players. Not sure who we're waiting on for. Hopefully it's not me. I don't think it's me. But, yes. Everybody getting their race strategies up and running. It's another cloudy start. Will we see some weather? Who knows? Will we see safety cars? That's another question answered in a few moments. And there we go. There we go. So, 35 laps of the Canadian Grand Prix. What are the tyre strategies? What is the weather going to be like? Formation lap is on. We'll get everything up. So, there it is. Every single person on the hards except for Showtime who's on the mediums. Swayze, how we doing? How we doing? So, everyone's on the hards, except for Showtime, who's on the mediums. Now... Now here comes the main course, Roshan. Yeah, last time I saw the doggies, it was like 26:22 with like 3 minutes to go. So the dogs must have just held on. Ryan, for P3 to P1, he reckons Roshan. Well, there's only going to be one way to find out after 35 laps. Most probably Swayze, most probably. No work tomorrow, so cheering about that. Alright. Hard for everybody. But Showtime will have the tyre advantage early on. As now Valet's done. He's now doing a Ryan was... Oh no, Ryan was disqualified. Oh dear. So what can Burke do? Can he get ahead of Valet? Can Burke get his first win of the season? Here we go. And it's lights out, and away we go. Burke gets the line very well, but Valley's going to cut him off. Straight cut him off. Oh, there's going to be drama in the 3-1 in the backfield. Valet spun! Valet has been spun! Oh my word, championship changing moment right there. And Jared's up in the P2. Jared's up in the P2, Ryan in the P3, Toto P6, Spliff is up in the P5, Minko up in the P7. Valet C-Line 8th and 9th, Chris in P10, Cahoot's up in the P11, Mystical Rock up in the P12. What a start for the Red Bull man. Jared and Showtime going side by side already. Millsy is right there as well. Oh, is he gonna do it? Cahoot's overtaking Chris. And now Mystical Rocket might have a think about on Chris. Is he? No, he's not. Noodles has been spun around. 2-minute Noodles is not being flavoured of the month yet. And Valet does get Minko. But Toto is right there. Could Toto do an absolute solid and hold up Valet for at least a lap? It doesn't look like it. Valet's going to make the move already. Yes, he does. And Jared's a second behind already. And now Berg leads the Canadian Grand Prix. Oh, the Alfa Romeo team principal absolutely doing a Randy Marsh right about now. If you know, you know. But Showtime has gained a couple of positions on those meetings, but he's looking to gain some more. Millsy on J-Rad is here. No, he holds back. He holds back. Doesn't want to wreck his race too early as Sergio's now second behind Ryan, but Spliff is right there. DRS not enabled yet. And you don't want to be draining that DRS too much. Yeah, it is a tasty top 4. We've had a wet 1, 2, 3, 4 already. Could we see? Could we see it a second time? Oh, Noodles again. 2-minute Noodles not being. Oh, Showtime. It's had another moment as well. Pindry didn't say he must have got a legal overtake. Yes, he did. Green flags. Valet still up in the P6. As fast lap is still coming in. Thinking bus DRS is now enabled. Valet, no. Oh, Musical Rockets had a moment at the final corner. Noodles into the pits. That's probably, he probably got some damage. But Valet still into P6. And Sergio's already 2.4 behind Ryan. But Smith with the DRS. Might be trying to impress his new team principal. If you haven't heard the news, Haas do have a new team principal. And Jared does get Burke. And Smith does get Sergio, so Smith is up in the P4 now. And here comes Valet. It's some more yellow flags. So Musical Rock is having a nightmare here at the start, and now putting 3 laps. Oh, Ryan hits the curve there a little bit. As maybe the hards might not be the tyre of choice at this point in time, as Ryan does get Burke. Now Jared leads over Ryan and Burke. Musical Rocket has retired in the pits. Valet trying all he can to try and catch up to Smith and get back to podium territory. Is he going to look for it? No, he backs out of it. Valet still can't get ahead of Smith. Gap is 3 seconds between Burke and Smith, but with Burke getting DRS of Ryan, there's yellow flags, there's someone at the pits, it's Showtime. Not a good start from Showtime this early on. Oh, Showtime again. The tyres must be so hot right now. Does need to cool those tyres down. And now Valet with no ERS. He's got the move done. He's up in the P4 now. Oh, Spliff's had a moment. Yes, he has. Spliff has had a moment. And he's lost 2 positions. Sergio and Toto. So that's helped Valet out a lot with no water with DRS. That is watered. He's now under that 1 second threshold. That is good news. But he's back over it again. Oh, Cahoot's had a moment. Oh! Minko's had a moment as well. The Showtime's retired in the pits and Minko still can't get the car pointing the right way, and he does eventually. Valet's got a 3-second time penalty now. Well. Showtime has left the session, which is unfortunate. It's a 1 Red Bull, 1 AlphaTauri. Bio is out! Is that a safety car? It is a safety car!
Well, welcome on board our Porsche.
That is a safety car, the first one of the night. Bio is at 1 Mercedes left. And Burke actually got a 3-second time penalty as well. Same with Chris. Well, obviously it's too early to pit for the mediums. Track position is king here. Still very hard to overtake. But this is what the likes of Sergio, Toto, Spliff, C-Line, Chris, Mininko in this as well. After his spin, Mininko still inside the points. This brought back Acrylics, Cahoot's in the pits, Pinju's in the pits as well. Millsy, J-Rad and Noodles, both Alpines. They said the car's helping them bring them back together. Cahoot and Pinju both box for the mediums. Millsy, Jared and Noodles will probably just stay out. So there it is, safety car number 1. How many more will we get? And now this will help Valet with his ERS as well. But it'll probably go back to 0 after the second lap of green flag racing. Excuse me. We will have 27 laps to go. 26 laps to go. Lap 9 of 35. No, 27. 27 laps to go. I do apologise. Jared, Ryan, Berg, Valet, Sergio, Toto, Swift, Sea-Line, Chris, Meningo is your top 10. But Chris, Valet, Berg all have 3-second time penalties. Acrylics in P11, Kahoot, Pinju, Millsy, J-Rad, and Noodles with Bio Showtime and Musical Rocket out. So Kahoot, Pinju on the fresh mediums will probably get Acrylics as probably into turn 1, or Kahoot will at least, not sure about Pinju. There we go, everyone has caught up, so we might see safety car in this lap. And it looks like the clouds are disappearing. Yeah, there it is, safety car in this lap. So it looks like the clouds are disappearing. So we might just get dry weather this entire race. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Here we go. Oh, Jared! Oh my god! Millsy 3-second time penalty. Would Toto look down the inside? No. What about Valet? No. He holds firm. Jared still leads. Where's Acrylics there? He is. He's already second behind, and now Kahoot with the... Oh! Well... that happened. Pinji got a 3-second time penalty. He might get that removed if he gets no more warnings. So he will need race director. So what Valet and Beck will need to do is try and pull that 3-second gap towards from P5 down if they want to stay where they want to stay. Pigeon might get Acrylics here. With 3-second time penalty, Acrylics holds firm. Pigeon with the run. Oh, a bit of tire banging. And Pinju gets Acrylics. Can he now go chase after Meninko? Spliff has had a moment. Millsy. Oh, Acrylics. Acrylics holds on. But Spliff has had a moment here. And DRS will be enabled at the end of this lap. We have 25 laps to go. Safety car still a possibility as well. But you don't want to make it. You don't want a late safety car if you're one with penalties. There it is, DRS is now enabled. Oh, someone's around, it was acrylics. And Kurt finally gets ahead of him. Oh, Burke's got another time penalty. So penalties are starting to come thick and fast here. So let's have a look at Swift here on Mininko. For 9th attempt, Mininko doesn't have a penalty. Pinja currently is in a heart sandwich. He might start thinking of some overtakes as Toto gets a time penalty. That's not good for the Alfa Romeo driver. He too might want to start thinking about some overtaking here. And he might actually get it here with the switchback of dreams. No, he backs out. He backs out of it. Oh dear. And Warner was the one that got the DRS. And Toto does get ahead of Sergio, but Ceylon hasn't used any of his ERS here. There's a yellow flag. It's Jack. Oh my word! Oh my word! Oh, excuse me. And C-Line does get ahead of Sergio. Oh, he does just. Bit of contact. And this is what Toto needs. He's pulling away. But C-Line with so much ERS usage, he will claw that gap up. Oh, Chris! Chris has had a moment! Down in 15th. The lone Red Bull Kahoot gets another time penalty. So, penalties are starting to become thick and fast for everybody. And Burke might get the 6 seconds to C-Line here, which he will need. Let's have a look. Any close battles? Maybe Noodles on Spliff. 21 laps to go. Lap 15 of 35. Can Millsy close that gap to Mininko to get back within that DRS? He can't on this occasion. And now Sea Lion hunting an Alfa Romeo at this point in time. Lap 16 of 35, 20 laps to go. Starting to feel a bit of tension here. And ladies and gentlemen, due to time constraints, there will be no podium interviews. There will be no podium interviews due to time constraints. Because our partner Wallaby will start their Tier 3 race as soon as Tier 1 finishes. And I have to lobby host it. So unfortunately no podium interviews tonight due to time constraints. But hopefully they might be back next week. Top 4 just minding their own business, really. As now Sea Lion does get ahead of Toto. Finally, but 7.8 to get between Valet and Sea Lion. Might be a 3rd and 5th for them if the race were to end now. So this train goes from 5th down to 13th. So 9 cars. But pit stops will be a thing in a matter of moments. Jared's mum in the chat. I don't know. Oh, Toto! Oh, it's actually starting to rain. It's actually starting to rain. Well, there we go. I thought the rain was going to go bye-bye, but it's actually starting to rain. And Perk's got another time penalty. Oh my word, we've had rain in every single tier this week. Sea Lion now gets a 3-second time penalty. Minko lost the position. Pinju and Kahoot. The track is starting to become so slippery already. Ryan's now got a time penalty. Oh my days! It's kicking off here already. It is kicking off, and Toto down in the 13th. I'm surprised he didn't pit. I would have thought for sure he had some damage. Well, he does have damage, but he hasn't pitted, so he might be just waiting for the track to get even wetter for those inters. So there's the penalty situation. Groot has 6, Burke has 3, everyone else has either 3 seconds or nothing. And I don't want to risk going into the race director because it might... Oh! It might glitch out like what happened last night. And it's still not wet enough. Not wet enough for the inters just yet. Let's have a look at the track. It's near, not still bone dry. Oh, well, there's the core. DRS is disabled. But it doesn't look wet enough. Well, Toto is on the inters. He's getting his front wing changed. Chris is going straight onto the wets. Now, I think that might have been the glitch on Chris's part. I think he might have come in a little bit too late. The Astons could double stack. Valet's 10 seconds ahead of Sea Lion. This might be the lap now. This might be the lap. This might be the lap here. Ryan, Jared, yeah, everybody's coming in. Yeah, this is the lap now. Pinju 3-second time penalty. That is not what he wants. Oh, Ceylon got held up there just a little bit. Same with Sergio. Valet's got another 3-second time penalty. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, well, well. At this point in time, the top 4 are in the league of their own. Jared with the only one without a penalty. Let's have a look at C-Line here. Now we know how good C-Line is, or was in the wet recently. Wonder if he's got the proper setup on as Toto gets another time penalty. Then go down and up into P8 actually. Cahoot's actually up into P9, so Cahoot's back up into the points here. He might gain a couple more. Millsy hunting C-Line here. What's the 3 seconds each? So it would be net for net position here. Excuse me. Oh, Mills, he gets another time penalty. That's not what he would want. And Chris went straight onto the wet, so is there a possibility of the rain getting heavier? It doesn't look like it. We've got 14 to go. The rain's actually not that heavy. It's only light. C-Line gets another time penalty, so that counts as that Millsy's other 3-seconder. Well, unfortunately, Jish, they're 12th and 15th. Oh, no. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jared gets a... Oh, J-Rad gets a 3-seconder. And Millsy getting all sorts of squirrely there. So I wonder if a lot of these drivers have put on the dry setups. That is the question. Now with the wet weather, this could mean a high chance of some safety cars. And penalty central still happening here. Pinji 3-second time penalty. Tell you what, there's a late race safety car. Sergio Benhinko could be on the and Toto has retired in the pit lane. So he must have got some body damage from somewhere. Fighter OC, thank you for the follow. Much appreciate you. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday wherever you may be in the world. Kahoot! Another 3-second time, but that's 9 seconds for Kahoot. So that's probably him outside the points. We will have 12 laps to go. Cosm Kid, thank you for the follow as well. Much appreciate you. Hopefully having a fantastic Sunday wherever you may be in the world. Let's see if I miss anyone. Kalki. Alright. Alright, there we go. I've caught up. Malay's outside of a second, but obviously no DRS Burke. Nearly outside of a second. But he want to start picking up the pace and gap Valet that 3 seconds. So you could be looking at a top 5 here. Maybe more if there is a safety car. As I'm looking at what's been said in the chat. Swift getting very, very comfortable here with Kahoot here. Swift might get ahead of Kahoot due to penalties. But he will want to finish ahead on track. $11 to go. And looks like the rain will be here to stay. Burke's got another time penalty. Well, that's Burke definitely off the podium. Might have had a chance. Oh, Spliff nearly loses it. Millsy gets another time penalty. Oh dear. Ten laps to go. We're coming towards single-digit lap territory. And while we're on board with Jared, this fight here for first, second, third, and fourth, Swift gets a 3-second time. Let's do some promotional work. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget next week will be round number 9, and it will be at Mexico of all 4 tiers. We'll be at Mexico starting on Thursday with Tier 4. Join Abyss in the comms box. Tier 3 on Friday with myself in the comms box. Saturday Tier 2 with Kahoot in the comms box. And next Sunday with myself in the comms box as well. And straight after tonight, Wallaby, they're at Imola tonight. So head on over to the Wallaby Twitch after Tier 1. And Rapids kick off their next round. At, where are Rapid at? Where is Rapid at? I should know this, but I don't. Huh. Rapid are at Canada. So, Rapid with Div 4, Div 2 tomorrow night, Div 1 on Tuesday, and Div 3 on Wednesday, all at Canada. So, head on over to the Rapid Twitch. And Minko gets Sergio here. So this could be huge in the context of Mercedes just getting enough, as many points as they can on Alfa Romeo. This is damage limitations. If there's a late safety car, there could be even more for Minko. Oh, well, he nearly bottles it. Oh dear. And Swift's still on the hunt to get past Kahoot. Kahoot feeling all sorts of feelings right about now. He just wants that Haas to get out of the way or to go away. But can Kahoot close the gap to Sergio? Chris still on the wets. He's still gutting it out on the wets. Yeah, like sector 3. Oh, it's Pinju. Pinju's around. Oh, that's probably a warning. Kahoot's had a moment. Kahoot has had a moment, and Spliff will get ahead. This could be for 1 point because Noodles is right there. Noodles could gain a couple of more points here for their Alpines, and Dishway will take. And Valet gets a 3-seconder. Oh, excuse me. Valet does get a 3-seconder. And Jared got one as well. Well. Tell me, the top 6 do not want a safety car. They do not want a safety car. Seven laps to go. We've completed 28 of 35, 1 lap 29 of 35. 7 to go. And Noodles has caught up to... I think Kahoot might have got some damage. Even though he's got a dry setup on, and it's just not working out. Well, fine, my predictions. You can never know. You can never know in OCE. A late safety car. Oh my word, a late safety car. And the top 6 will be absolutely fuming. And the Rapid lads fighting for 10th and 11th. Not what you want to see if you're in the Rapid esports team. And Perk gets another time penalty. Six to go. 6 laps to go. Oh, Jared. He is starting to struggle on these inters. And Noodles eventually gets Kahoot into turn 1. But Spliff is caught up to Sergio here. So a lot of these drivers must have put on the dry setup and not made a makeshift setup for the wet as well. It's not bad for Spliff. He's showing some promise in the wet. Unfortunately for Sealer, he's just there in P5. Millsy not really doing anything. Acrylics gets a time penalty. He's 12 seconds behind Kahoot. About 5 ahead of Pinju. Five to go. 5 laps to go. Sorry for the quietness. I'm just watching this battle between Sergio and Spliff. I just don't want to talk just in case if something were to happen. But can Noodles catch up to these two? 2.4 the gap. I don't know. Oh, Spliff hits the wall. Cue intense music, yeah. Chris has retired in at the pits at no points for Red Bull tonight. Oh dear. Chris was 100% banking on the safety car so he could change his tyres. But 4 laps to go. Hillsy gets another time penalty. Oh, Spliff nearly loses it on the exit. But Noodles is starting to catch up here. Oh my word. And Spliff does get ahead of Warden. Pinja gets another time penalty. But Noodles is right there. So can Spliff carry these two back up to Meninko? Meninko is struggling on these inters. 4 to go. This is probably the last chance for the safety car to come out. But Millsy has caught back up to C-Line once again. Chris has left the session, which is unfortunate. It was done pretty well. C-Line now gets another time penalty. Well, let's probably confirm Burke a P4. Valet will get P3 in the end. And these two are still going at it, but they don't want to take any risk. They don't want to take any risk. Towards the end, Warden and Noodles are going side by side here. And Noodles is ahead. Noodles is ahead, and Meninko is just dropping by the wayside here a little bit. He must have got some damage. It can't be tyre related. Surely not. Jared's got another time penalty. Well, that's just given Ryan the win. Oh dear. Oh dear, a little bit of a tap. Oh, Spliff is around! Noodles has got Meninko! Noodles has got Meninko! Well, well, well. Noodles is coming alive here at the end. And Spliff has retired in the pits with 2 laps to go. And Spliff has left the session. I'm not sure what happened there. But Millsy might want to start thinking overtaking. C-Line will get up the penalty situation. So there it is. There is the penalty situation. on the final lap of the race. Oh, excuse me. And again, Menenko, he is struggling on these tyres on the final lap. Millsy Noodles has now got a 3-second time penalty. Millsy might hold on to P6 here. If Noodles can't close the gap another 7/10 on this final lap, that's probably all she wrote. But ladies and gentlemen, Ryan is going to win the Canadian Grand Prix. Menenko Sergio, no penalties by the way, so GG's to them. Ryan now coming towards the final chicane. Ryan wins, Jared P2, it'll be Valet P3, Burke gets P4. Sea Lion and Millsy going side by side, coming towards the final chicane. Who is going to blink first? Sea Lion P5, Millsy P6. Where is Noodles? He's got P6. Millsy down to P7. Menenko gets P7. Millsy P8. Sergio P9. Kahoot P10. Oh, Acrylics loses it, but he'll still get P11 in the end. And J-Rad will get 13th. Millsy nearly got Menenko in the end, so Menenko gets P7. Burke P4, Sea Lion P5, so it's a 3-5-4 Aston. Acrylics will get P11. Waiting on J-Rad. And there it is. Noodles driver they. As I have to hurry up. So there it is. So Ryan wins the weekend overall. Valet P2, Jared P3. Let's get the race results as well. Go with the last lap as well, so an extra point for Ferrari will go to them. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll tune back next week for the Mexican Grand Prix on Thursday for Tier 4. Until then, it is a goodbye.
If you want to look as beautiful, sexy, and handsome as this man right here is trying to become a back-to-back overall winner, go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Check out our store. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can get this.
I've been hit.
Well, that's in rapid swap. Anyway, here's the YouTube channel as well. Check out our races. Check it all out. The best, the good, and absolutely everything. And don't forget our Twitch channel as well. It is an absolutely gorgeous Twitch channel. Follow, subscribe, and give us the love. And our partners, of course, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.